last thing I want to tell you guys before I end this video about lockdown is there is I want to say it's HB 1721. It could be HB 2117. I don't know, but I'm gonna put the link in the description box below. And this link is to a bill that they voted on yesterday, and it's a good time bill. Basically, if your inmate has done 60 or 70% of his time, I cannot recall. But if they've done so much of their time and they're in good standing, whether they're in general population, trustees, they're going to school, X, Y, and Z, then they either come up for parole early or they get an immediate release or something of that sort, okay? Listen, man, right now I'm working 3 jobs, okay? Working 3 jobs, being a really good mother, being an even better wife, and, pastoring the church. I'm busy, okay? I can't read everything. So I'm just leave y'all the little link. So that way y'all can get all the information y'all need. And this is for the state of Texas. So that's just an FYI, just for the state of Texas. And so, last but not least, I'm going to leave it in the description box. So that way you can know if the bill has been passed or not. I haven't even looked on to see if it's passed or not. If it does pass, it goes into effect September the 1st. I do not know if they're going to be releasing inmates as of September the 1st, or if the inmates are going on parole of September the 1st, or they're just now going through the case-by-case basis as of September the 1st. So I'm not too sure what effective by September the 1st mean, what stage of the process they will begin or start, okay? Another thing, I'm really praying that they're going alphabetical order. Don't judge me. Because my husband's last name starts with a C. Glory to God. And so with that being said, I am super thrilled because he's a Carter in ABC. He should be coming home just in a few months. Okay. So that's all the information I got for you guys concerning lockdown. I'm telling you guys, make sure their mental is straight, because my husband wrote me this. My husband has small handwriting, y'all. Don't judge. And so he wrote me this letter. And it's pretty lengthy because we talk so much that our letters are really like just some encouragement or certain goals or things that we did not discuss on the phone. That's how much we talk. So he wrote me this letter during lockdown. And I'm going to be honest, it didn't disturb me as this isn't my husband. It disturbed me as in I can't believe that we're feeling like this. And so when they're on lockdown or when they are in isolation, if you have to continue to write, uplift them, send them things, cards, let them know that they're not alone, because mentally this is a battle. Spiritually, we know it's a battle. Let's just be honest. Spiritually, this is a battle. The environment that they're in, and just to remain positive is hard, and most inmates don't remain positive. I'm just going to be honest. It's just not happening. And so you as the spouse, you just have to make sure your head is clear, your faith is strong. And even reading that letter, I had to apologize to my husband because I had to write him back, but I had to apologize to him because I felt like my faith probably wasn't where it needed to be concerning us being denied parole, and possibly, maybe, that rubbed off on him because my husband just don't talk like this. He just doesn't talk like this. It's not super negative, but this isn't how he speaks. He's very optimistic. He's very, our time is coming. And so it wasn't saying that this letter was negative, but it did shift me, made me feel some type of way. And so, and I think that was because during that initial denial, and I'm gonna give you guys an update about the appeal on the parole decision. So I'm gonna give you an update. But I think because I was so devastated and so kind of distraught that rubbed off on him, and I take full responsibility for it. And in my letter to him, I asked him to forgive me because I want to be a better wife, to where things like this together we aren't moved. You know what I'm saying? together we aren't rocked. Together we are still stronger than ever. And so our marriage is not on the rocks or anything like that. Just in case somebody got happy and was trying to get with your girl, you know what I'm saying? Stop. So so all I'm saying is, it did shake me, but this was my first go around with him on parole. This was his second, but it was my first go around with him. And so I just couldn't believe that it was in that denial. Like, I'm so confused. And so it takes me a while to process things. So even days later, he was like, babe, you good? No, I am not. I'm not good. I cried myself to sleep. Asked God why a million times. I am not good. About a week or so later, he asked me again. Nope. Kind of upset with the Lord right now. Trying to determine how, you know, my grandmother's deceased, my uncle is gone now, and now all of a sudden my husband can't come home. Stop playing with me, Lord. So these are real, true emotions that I had at that time, and I believe that it rubbed off on my husband, and that's something that I don't want, especially since he's so new in God and he's such at a place of learning the Lord and how the things in the spiritual realm works. So I take full responsibility for it, and I ask him to forgive me, and that those should not have been my reactions, right? Even though I wasn't like, oh my God, but even days later, you know, little things started to tick me off with my kids. Like, oh, I wish your daddy was home, you know, and I was like, whoa, he ain't been home, and you know what I'm saying? The kids, like, really nothing's changed, even though they were hurt. Oh man, crazy. They was just like, okay, it's, you know, still the same though. And I'm like, yeah, bruh. Nah. So, I mean, even with the working as many jobs as I work, you know, some mornings I was getting up a little upset and angry, but the Lord had to speak to me concerning some things. And as I let that word settle in my spirit, and as I meditated on that word, my perception of the denial began to change. Again, as y'all know, that was something we didn't even address until like a week or so later, that we were denied. And that was because I was still going through those emotions. And I'm not saying that those emotions will not come up. We're human, you know what I'm saying? That's just the truth about it. We're human. But the Lord has a plan. Jeremiah 29:11. The Lord has a plan, you know what I'm saying? And in all things, we should start with God, you know, Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God. So we want to start with God in everything that we do, just to make sure that he gets the glory. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just at a point now where I'm like, okay, well, let's roll with the punches. And I feel like now that I'm here, he's like, quit playing with me, Lord. And I'm like, oh, Lord, nah. So what I will say to anybody that's going through anything like this, I know this was supposed to be a lockdown video. Yeah, my bad. But keep the faith. Stay strong. I don't have all the answers, but you are more than welcome to reach out to me. I am so grateful for Shay Richardson, man. Shay Richardson and Shanita, you guys text me and call me and Facebook me, keep me laughing and keep me motivated. I am super grateful about that. I love the motivations in the comments. You guys are just an awesome group of women, an awesome group of people. So I say thank you. I am humbly excited to know that I have this kind of support. So I'm really thrilled, and I pray and hope that as you watch all these crazy, ridiculous videos, you guys can have a pause throughout your day laughing at something that happened to me and my kids, or me and my exes, or me and my family, and or even me and the king. Or maybe you can get enlightened on something, maybe encouraged by, you know, something my husband says or something I says. Maybe you can get kinky with your boo, who is, you know, for your husband. Come on, I support marriage. I promote marriage. But maybe that's something for you. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope and pray that we're a blessing to you guys, just like you guys are a blessing to us. I won't keep talking. I gotta go to work. Y'all already know what it is, so don't start. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. So thank you guys for watching. Again, comment, share, subscribe. We still gotta go, and we just super hyped that y'all are in our life. You have an awesome day.
Hey, baby, it's Miss Pal you need. I was just calling to hear your voice. You've been making that day.